Good morning. It's Stacy from PeonyLaneDesigns.com. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? If not, click the little blue button.
Don't forget to click the subscribe button, comment down below, like this video, and click the bell icon to be notified.
Oh, there's a nice warm glow on the horizon, and you know they're going to mess it up by doing that daylight savings time spring ahead crap in a little bit. We won't see any sun again. It'll be all dark. Anyway, I'm back from the awards, and guess what got the most compliments last night? The headband. I mean, I'm like, really? It's the headband? I had total strangers tell me how much, oh my gosh, it's so sparkly, I love it. And I'm like, and I didn't tell anybody why I was wearing the sparkly headband. But it was like, fixing my hair. I used a round brush to try and get it like full in the back. Made me even realize how much worse it was than we initially thought. Because this side in the back doesn't go around the brush, and this side in the back goes around the brush a little too much. So this side's longer. In the back, I was like, oh my God. I'm like fixing it going, it is so bad. And my sideburns are uneven. So when I pulled them out and I was fixing my face, I was like, okay, only look at people from an angle, because otherwise they're gonna go, her face is uneven. Like, I was looking in the mirror going, what's wrong with my face? And I felt like half my face was higher than the other half, and then I realized your sideburns are crooked. Like, these little things here, they're not the same length. They don't, and I'm like, she didn't even. Y'all, it's so bad. But we got through it. I look fine. I didn't look great, because I'm not gonna say that, but it was fine. I looked human. I looked like it was a hairstyle and not a toddler's, art experiment. Oh man. But yep, I got 2 second place awards and a 3rd place award. And I'm really proud of that. It was my first time there, so maybe beginner's luck, because there were a lot of journalists there who, they'd get one and they were like, last year I didn't get any, and it's a really tough competition. And I'm like, really? Okay, good. Because you don't want to be like the only 2 people in a category and you got 2nd place. When they say like 4,000 entries and then you got 2nd place, then you're like, okay, good. I'm happy with that. But it was nice to be there and get that over with. And now I need to get my booth done. So I've got price tags in the back and got a bunch of stuff there. I got to price up. My husband has promised that Sunday, when Vintage Junkie closed, we're going to load that locker in there, so we'll be fine. It better happen. Tonight I will be at a tournament, so I got to get this done. And tomorrow I'm supposed to be at their tournament all day, and I can't. I have to start the customer's table. I don't have a choice. I would love to be able to help them out, but I'm under the gun. That table has to get done, and I've got picket next week, so it won't get done next week. And my whole day Saturday was at a tournament. It's just, I have to work. So they're just going to have to do it without me. And since we have a record number of students this year, that means we should have a record number of parents helping. And I did take all the pictures, and my husband did do all the banners. So I think we did enough. And I'm talked to the editor of the paper down here and asked her if they wanted pictures of the tournament. She said, if you could send them, that would be great, and save their sports guy, because he's got other stuff he's got to run too. I'm like, yes, I will do that. So I'm doing my part. As I try and justify the fact that I feel guilty that I have to work. I want to help, but I have to work. And I have to work. I have to get that table even started. Started would be good. She texted me, how's the table coming? I'm like, somebody doesn't watch the channel. If you do, I haven't even started. It's going great. Anyway, let's get to Picket. Just have to price up a few things and then we should be good to go as far as, you know, if I have to bring a few little things, I could do that the Tuesday before the tour. That's how I feel. So we're going to just finish zhuzhing. I didn't grab any more stuff to bring. It'll be fine. That'd be great. Great. I got to tell myself it's going to be great, and that's what it's going to be. I'll be able to bring more stuff next week. So I have to get that table done. I got to do it. So if I get this done by 10, I'll be home sanding and priming that piece. So, all right, let's get there.
So the back room lights were on, but nobody's in here. That's odd, because those don't come on when I turn the other ones on. Or, yeah, no, they don't. That's the switch. Okay, weird. So maybe there's somebody here, but I don't think so. I think they've been left on all night. When last we left it in this condition. I have to price a bunch of stuff. A bunch. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Just get everything priced up. And, you know, arranged. That just gets plunked. Some stuff plunked. All right, I'm calling it good enough. I'm going to, I've got everything priced. I'm going to go home. This bad boy needs to leave on Sunday. And then I'm going to go work on that customer piece. At least I got to get it sanded and primed. Maybe primed, but sanded for sure. And put back together since it is in pieces. Or maybe I should paint it in pieces. I don't know. Game time decision. We'll figure it out when we get there. But everything here is done. Let's take a look. Nothing's really changed. I did stick that in. I found it in my bag. So I stuck that in there. Yeah, just added a few more pieces. Obviously, put this table in. That chair, this is the last month for that chair. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to have to find a home for it. Those up there, and then these, there's my sea creatures. Okay, I gotta clean out the office to get the customer piece in here. The chair's gotta go away. But I poured a couple of the resin molds. The other day I was just like waiting for something to dry, and I was in between things, so I went ahead and I poured these. Look at this little turtle. I love him. And then there's a little owl, a greenhorn owl. It's gotta be my favorite. Look at the bunny. The bunny. I'm gonna do the paint job over them because that turned out so bang up. And then a column, just a little Grecian column, but I kind of forgot I had these. And then I have over here a notebook cover and bookmarks, like a bookmark mold that is for resin. I'm like, I'm gonna start pouring some stuff and get rid of this resin and use up this stuff in here. I can't get more stuff. I don't need more stuff. I need less stuff in here. There's some stuff in here. So we need to get it all used up and out the door because these will be cute. That and the turtle. But these molds, you know, I've got all these molds. I have a skull mold that I'm making my little slush pile mold. So he'll be striped when he's done, but I don't need a skull right now. But I took all these out and I had this little guy sitting there and I went, there you go. And I'll just keep adding to it. I don't know if you can do that. I'm about to find out. But I gotta get this cleaned up so I can get my table in here. But this right back here on the wall is a notebook cover for resin pours and bookmarks. And I'm like, I should pour a bunch of bookmarks and just sell them for like, you know, $1 or $2 a piece, you know. I could do like swirly colors. I've got gold flakes and copper flakes and silver flakes, and I've got glitter. I've got everything you could need to make really pretty resin. So, I mean, might as well get it poured and get it out of here. Since I don't think I'm going to pour another tabletop anytime soon, and I had this resin. You know, sometimes customer projects fall through, but that's why you get half up front for the materials. And then if they cancel, that's sorry. You don't get paid. You don't get your money back. I like the Grecian column. I did it in green so that it would look like verdigris. And then I'm probably going to do, well, I want to do like that concrete look over it. But the only thing about this mold is, do you see this? And then it's actually lopsided on the top as well. It's not a very good mold. Like, it's too flimsy. It's more flimsy than, say, this one. So I don't know if that's so that you could pull that column out, but it didn't make for a decent column. So I don't love the column. Thought I would. But I do love this guy. Let's get this stuff cleaned out so we can sand up that table. I found a glitch on the base of this piece. This is the table that my customer wants painted. Definitely gonna need a Zinsser bin primer on this one. Ugh, it's gonna bleed like crazy. But the base has an issue that I guess I never noticed before. Like, the base is screwed in from the side. And I went, oh, like I wouldn't sell that to a customer. And I thought, well, it's not really my table. If she wants this table, like, I can disguise that. But the repairs that it would take would probably put this out of her price range. Like, I can't make those repairs in the price that I quoted her. Like, no. So I gave her the option of this table with hairpin legs, because I have hairpin legs. It'd be cute. It'd be really cute, right? Like a little end table with hairpin legs. So cute. If she says she doesn't want it anymore, I'm still doing the hairpin legs. So we're going to get this top at least sanded. If she wants the base, I will use the base. In my opinion, it should go to the burn pile because of the way that it was constructed is not. Maybe I could reuse parts of it for something else, but it's not anything that I wouldn't sell it like that. I mean, it's literally screwed through. I can pop up a picture because I sent her a picture. Like, screwed through the side. It's only on 2 sides of the base. And then it's like, there were 2 sides that it's fine. And I guess I never noticed it because I was always looking at the sides that were fine. I'm like, wait a minute, is that a screw? So I had taken the top off. Because I wanted to flip everything around anyway. The top needed to be secured better. So I took the top off. And I'm like, the top is perfect. It's awesome. It's heavy. It is a nice piece of hardwood. So if she doesn't want the table, which is valid, it's her option. I mean, I wouldn't buy it like that. Wouldn't buy it. But if she wanted the hairpin legs, it'd be so cute. If she doesn't want the hairpin legs and doesn't want the table, I'm still putting the selling it. I'm going to put it in my booth. This is such a cute piece this way. I'm like, ooh, hairpin legs. I've got some on the board back here. Do you see them? Right there. There's 2 up there and there's 2 down here. So I had a set of hairpin legs that were too short for, do you remember the hardware cabinet that I did? The old secretary that these were too short and I just kept them because I figured I'd need them someday. And here we are. The day is now. The time is nigh. But very least, I can start sanding on this piece and getting it to the point where it's time to prime. There's a gouge on this corner that I want to get sanded out. It already gave me a sliver. So that definitely has to be taken care of, especially if this goes into her store or my store. There will be no slivers except in me. My customers will not be getting slivers from this thing. So I'm going to grab some sandpaper. I want to start with an 80 grit, which is a tough grit. I want to like even this out a bit. And then we will move to a finishing sand. I want to even out a couple other spots too. So, I mean, I could get the belt sander out, but Jeff doesn't let me play with the belt sander. I want to sneeze. I'm dangerous with the belt sander. I like the belt sander though. I don't think I'd have a problem with this piece, the belt sander. I got new belts in there too. I should just not. I won't. Because sometimes he's worried that I'm going to hurt myself. And let's face it, I've hurt myself. So it's if it gets away from me in here, it could do some damage to me or my environment. So let's just go with our little palm sander for now. Well, I hurt myself. I was looking for my scissors and there was a dental tool in my scissor holder. And now I'm bleeding. Oh, the dental tool went back where it belongs. But yes, I've hurt myself. I always hurt myself. Get your tetanus shot if you do this job. Every year I go in, I'm like, am I supposed to have a tetanus shot this year? Nope. I've got a couple more years left on my tetanus shot, but get them. Better than dying. Just saying. My husband gave me giant round sanding discs and I don't have any other 80 grit, so I cut it, made my own. I haven't heard from her and I don't know what I'm doing now. I started sanding this thing and then I started seeing the wood come through. It's so pretty. I don't want to paint it. I don't want to paint it. I'm in trouble if she comes back and says, oh, that's fine. Paint it blue. Because I don't want to paint it. This is a gorgeous piece of wood here. It's got like some markings in it. I mean, it's got its age in the wood. I don't want to paint it. I mean, all the sharp bits are off the edges and stuff. Now I'm just like, I just started sanding on it and seeing the wood underneath. And I'm like, darn it. I mean, it's technically hers until she decides she doesn't want it. I don't want to paint it. I am struggling. This is going to be a challenge for me. She just responded. No, must have been a different notification. I don't know what to do. So I gotta wait until I hear from my customer. Absolutely do not want to paint this. I'm just trying to keep sanding and get it finished off and put the legs on it and sell it. And she likes painted furniture, so it's not for me to say you shouldn't paint it. Tinky old wood, though. Tinky wood. And I am now covered in dust. I have to change my clothes before I go to the tournament tonight. Okay. I'll just wait for her then. Visit my blog, peonylanedesigns.com, for more tips, tricks, and inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of new videos. I post every week DIY tutorials and, of course, more Junkin videos.